He's still Macaron back at base. We do see the cybernetics core about to finish up. The probe's about to die, though, it does look. Oh, yes, he is. Boom, bang, zoom. There it goes. So that one Marine does get that kill. 3 Marines out in the field. Rather 2. We do see a 1-rack expansion, though.
Yeah, so the expansion's gone down. That's interesting. So I mean, I hope hopefully Take will one gate expand as well.
So it does look like it's going to be 1 Zealot, 2 Stalker pressure to see if he's got a bunker. He's looking for anything hidden and knows it's not going to be. There's the first Stalker out. Is he going to go for another one? No, he's not, because Pake is supply blocked.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. He's probably just gonna end up expanding behind this, I would have thought.
And there's the bunkers going down for the Lawless. Now, I've actually played against the Lawless and got beat pretty heavily. Now, I know that his splitting of his Marines is absolutely insane.
And his multiple pronged aggression as well, dropping in your main and you're like attacking your main army. It's like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Now, guys out there in the chat, I don't actually have the chat up. I can't actually see it because we're in game. We've got a new show coming. Well, we've got a show, should we say. It's Nova and Goat Swarm. They do a, I think it's two a month or 1 a month, I'm not sure, depending on what they want to do, show where it's free training, okay? So guys who, if you go out in the first round or something like that, if Nova contacts you, he probably wants to give you some training. So it's free coaching from a Masters player, so you know what? Take it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
guys are phenomenally good. Now back to the game, we do see that Zealot and that Stalker.
They just had some poking around, took some shield damage, nothing severe.
Orbital going on the natural.
What do you think about this though? He's just chrono boosting units out that gateway.
Yeah,
so, I
but
mean,
he's just wasted a chrono. Supply blocked and wasting chrono. As a Protoss player myself, you never want to do that. And trust me, I'm familiar to high heavens for doing this. I do it all the time. I can't believe I do it. But you know what? Warp Tech's done, but he's still building units. Is he actually going to warp these into...
he lost the Zealot as well.
Oh, he lost the Zealot, so there's no tanking. We do see the pylon going up at the third. He's got two bunkers out. I don't think he can physically do anything with 2 gates.
No, it's not enough. It's not enough. I mean,
no,
I'd like to see 5-gate Robo.
This is nothing. I mean, oh, it does. If he does that, though, he could have picked off. Is he going to pick off a unit? No. These Marines are just here to bait them back into these 2 bunkers. There's the SCVs being pulled on auto repair. As you can see, straight away, auto repairing that 1 SCV. This is the type of build I do. And sometimes I'm really successful about it, and then second times I'm really bad at it. But when this happens, I'm really bad at it. And as you can see, Pake being pushed back, Lawless started stepping, trying to get as many kills as he can. He does kill 3 Stalkers, and back in the bunkers he goes. Now,
yeah, that went really bad for Pake. He lost about 450.
This is the same build, but I did 3-gate Robo, not 2. This is a 3-gate Robo, but I pushed with 3-gate Robo in Gold Rush, and it's what I lost to AOL the Blitz.
Yeah.
Now,
we do have a Warp Prism in production,
I was just
so
looking at that. I was thinking, hang on a minute.
Good.
Warp Prism into the back of the base, into the smoke, warp in. Right now, I'd like to see DT. It does look like we're going to see Colossus onto the field. I don't know, man.
I quite like it because you go Warp Prism Harass to buy time for the DT or for the Colossus, sorry, because it takes 3 minutes from the time you put down your Robo to having 1 Colossus. So he needs 3 minutes.
Yeah. Now, is he going to pick up these units, or is these units going to go up the front and force the outage of all these Marines Marauders? Now, it does look like we are going to see a reactor, so it is going to be bio. There we go, there's the reactor coming down on that factory, the starport in production, so these 2 will swap around just for double medivac production. The supply depot is going down to make sure that there's nothing being forwarded. Engineering bay about to go down, look at this. And
yeah, here's the drop as well.
2 Zealot drop, and he sees it, and you know what? He's going to get whatever kills he can get, and there we go, he's going to force it. And is he going to move up with these units?
Oh, no, don't lose it, pull up. Perfect.
Pake's not actually engaging. He's not pushing up with these units. Because look, he pulled out everything from the bunker.
Yeah, I mean, that actually did quite a bit of economical damage because he pulled all of his SCVs, so that was actually quite effective, and he's bought himself time to start getting these Colossus up, which is going to really help against Bio.
He does see the factory. We are on Pake's vision right now. So these Stalkers are going to try and take out the... But this is now going to tell the Lawless where his Stalkers are from earlier. So there we go. We're going to see a drop coming in again. And nothing. Oh, but Zealots against.
Oh, that's quite good.
That's this is what I learned from Nova. Basically, Zealots versus Marauders. Marauders are very bad against Zealots, but Marines are very good against Zealots. So it's
it's quite good.
Give or take.
Interesting.
Now he wasn't paying attention. All these stalkers just sitting around doing nothing. So this factory is going to get away with its life. We do see Colossus and an Immortal out on the field already. For,
I like for the chrono boost of the upgrades as well. Double Forge chrono boosting the upgrades. Yeah. Twilight Council goes down about halfway through, so that way when it finishes you can get 2-2 immediately after.
But again, just this non-stop harassment from Pate. But the point is, the Lawless isn't going to have any of it, and he's deciding, you know what, I'm going to push, and I'm going to see what you've got back at home. And he might be surprised, because look at this, we are going to see a third come down. But when this Zealot comes up here and sees these Marines, he's going to be like, nope, maybe I'm going to cancel.
Yeah, I changed my mind, and let's go for some more warp. No, he's still going to put down the third. No, there we go.
He should cancel that. Yes, he does cancel it. Now, these will be sentries.
Oh, I'd like to see him hold. If he can wait till his upgrade's finished. I mean, he's chrono boosting. If he can just buy himself enough time for those to finish.
Basically, he got a cancel on that third. That's good enough. He's just going to bug out, take the center of the map, take the map vision. There's no point in pushing in there, especially with 2 Colossus, plus with the sentries. He'd have lost the army. It's not worth it. Plus, they're Marines, right? Is it worth it? We do see all these pylons scattered around the map.
Yeah, both players
drop
third.
Yeah, so there we go. We do see, but look at this. He hasn't seen the pylon in the third. There we go. He doesn't want to drop in there. He wants to drop into the fog because the Marines won't have any sort of vision. He can warp in, try and deny the third, but I don't actually think he can see that.
Yeah, he's quite, the Terran's quite untouchable right now. I mean,
the Terran's doing well, let's face it. The Lawless is doing pretty well. He hasn't got oversaturated on his his main rather. So Pake's going to have to get this up. I want to see Storm. Pake's going to have to go Storm. And look at
this. We need more stock.
Yeah, but look, he's got all these gateways that aren't doing anything because they're not being warp tech.
Yeah, that's painful. I mean, he's looking at them right now as well. That's the thing. He could have.
Yeah, 2-2's coming up. We've got a nice saturation. I don't know, man. I don't think he can do it. We do see Charge coming up. Charge is a
and Vikings. So he's already countering these Colossus.
Yeah, but if you look, he's only done 3 Colossus. He won't build anymore. And we do see +2 coming up. We see Vikings, more Marines being made. Gravity Drive. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, think how much he's been using the Warp Prism, so why not?
And still, he hasn't turned that gate into Warp Tech. Is he going to do it? Look at the supply, though. 20 supply down on the Lawless. So, whatever push he does, he's got to be so careful. He doesn't have the Zealots for the charge. Oh, there they are. Sorry,
he's getting Storm, though, so if he can buy himself time for Storm.
So, where did he put it, then? Because I think...
Yeah, I don't know where
in the third.
Okay, so he still has to research Storm as well, so I mean, he needs to buy himself time.
Templar? I'm looking for the Templar Archive. I don't actually see it. If you sure? Oh, there it's not even being built. Now being built, rather. There we go. In the natural. You're going to take out these rocks. We do see the pylons, but look at the amount of Zealots he's got. Charge is finished. So the problem here is that's a huge bio. I mean, that is absolutely stinking, hostly huge bio. Loads of Marauders. We've got Concussive on
Vikings,
the way.
Ghost as well, so
oh my
he's
god,
going to
got
have
all
Ghost.
these Marauders, and he hasn't got Concussive Shell.
And Storm's in production as well, so
and he's going to have to sack the third. There we go, the third goes down. So all the SCVs, he can pick them off. What's he doing?
I'd like to see him pull back. Yeah, I don't want to see him overextend here. He needs to wait for Storm. God. He really needs...
Yeah, if he gets caught out of position now, with all these High Templars, he's in a lot of trouble. This is, and you know what? Look at this. Look at this. He's going to panic as soon as he sees it. He needs to throw down force fields. He needs to throw down force fields.
I say fall back into the where your third is and just...
Yeah, but look at all the High Templars are so slow. He needs to get out of there.
That bio bomb, and he's waiting on Storm.
Storm is not finished. It's nowhere near finished. He's trying so hard, but you know what? Storm is... If he can't finish the Storm... He needs Storm to finish up. Where's the High Templars? There isn't any. And you know what? It doesn't matter. Because, oh my goody aunt, the Lawless absolutely stomping through this biomechanical force of Pake. And the Lawless, look at this, concave. Vikings, as my computer decides, is going to spaz out and forget everything, but that's fine. And the army does go down. Where are the High Templars? Where are the High Templars? There's the High Templars. They're not going to be ready and done. He's going to have to sack this base. He's just going to allow whatever comes up. All the army of Paik is getting decimated, but he's still got a way into this. I don't think he should have done that. Storm was done. I do not believe this was the smartest move to make. Archons, I think that was a mistake, especially because he had the defensive high ground, and he's in such a bad predicament now. Where's the second warp in? There's no chrono boost on them, and you know what?
He actually held that quite well. I mean,
I don't know, man. There's so much done because he's just going to drop them now. He's
but upgrade-wise, he's doing all right. So he may be able to just hold for the moment.
I don't know, but look what's coming across the map, man. That's a lot of blue. And rather than lifting the Vikings, he's like, nah, we're okay with that. And watch the Vikings just drop absolutely insane. But Paik's not actually engaging. He's not paying attention to his whole entire force. He's not engaging with everything. He needs some High Templars here. He cannot afford... He needs Storm. He needs to throw down a Storm, and if he doesn't throw down a Storm, he does not want to lose his High Templars. He needs to bring that one back. Needs to pay attention. Just fall back to the ramp. Do not engage into that.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, and he's going to be kicking himself because he should not have went for Archons in that one. He just needs that one Storm just to buy some time. And he lost his High Templar. Oh no, everything falls down. There's no cannons up, no nothing.
And
he needs to pull everything right now, and he's not going to be able to.
Terran's expanding behind this as well.
And again, going into Archons. The Colossus needs to stay on the high ground, and that is exactly what he does. But you know what? Watch the Vikings. Watch the Vikings. There, the Vikings. Boom.
So cool. Lift off.
And I actually feel that it's such a bad position for Paik. He knows he's in trouble, but the Archon I don't think was a smart move. He should have waited. He shouldn't have engaged.
He should have had 4 storms, yeah.
4 storms would have absolutely decimated that army. I'm going to just hand over the cam to Dan. I need to move my wires come out. There we go. Why don't you please go ahead and take that?
We do see this massive bio ball preparing to walk in. We have Paik in a desperate last stand. He's trying to hold this off. Even the SCVs are being pulled because he knows he can afford to throw them away.
Here we go. Did he even bother to get any... No, we lost our other Colossus and everything. All the SCVs doing so much damage in the Archons, but you know what? And there's the landing of the Vikings just to split his army up. Why not, right? The last couple of Zealots get nommed to death, and Paik could hold if he can get rid of these SCVs, and that is exactly what happens. Paik can still hold this.
We do have a counter, though. Paik is doing a lot of damage in Lawless's main, so...
My apologies, I did not see it. I was concentrating on this main army, and... Oh my god, that could actually... My apologies, but then again, this is only a bio army stimming up to try and do whatever damage he can.
With the reinforcements.
But you know what? It doesn't matter. We've got an Archon. He's trying to take out one of the Marauders. The second Marauder goes down, and he's just slowly whipping him. You know what? Attack move on the probes. Attack move on the probes. No, he's not going to attack.
Paik's in trouble, man. Paik is in a dire
Please tell
strait.
me, do not make this into an Archon. Run it around the corner. Run it around the corner.
Storm gets
feedback. No.
What?
All these not going in. He's not warping in.
I don't think Paik got off a single storm that game.
No, he didn't. And plus his opponent was still mining, so it wouldn't have made much difference. He still had the 3rd base.
And if you don't mind, I'll just have a quick bio break whilst we get to this next game, and then good to go. I'm only human, and I'm drinking iced tea.
The Lawless did well there, and I am getting the next invite. There we go. Awesome sauce.
Alright, I will accept that invite and be back in about 30 seconds, my friend.
No problem. So it's going to be Valentina versus Exor. So it's going to be a TVP, another one. Thing to notice, the Lawless didn't have any ghosts in his army. Excuse me. So I just want to have a look at the brackets, see where Aki has presented himself. Let's see where he went. So he beat Ichimaru, and then he beat Acidus. Aki beat Acidus, so it looks like Aki's into the semis versus the Lawless. So it's a TVT in the semi-finals. We do see Terran versus the winner of this game. So no more Zergs in this tournament. A Terran or a Protoss will win.
Yes, they will.
Are you back?
Well, I'd like to think so.
Good. Now you're back. It's my turn to go back for bio. Be right back,
yes,
guys.
Okay. So I will just take Jay's place here. Valentia versus XOR, so Zor, maybe. Don't know how that's pronounced. PVT. So it could be similar to the last game, you know, we could be seeing Colossus, Storms, Ghosts, Vikings, the whole spectrum of units. And yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how our Protoss player opens if he chooses to go for an expand, like one gate expand, and also we'll just have to see about what the Terran player does. If he goes for one barracks expand, or does he try and be sneaky and go for like a command center first into like an early third, and that could be really devastating if our Protoss player doesn't clock on to that. So it's all going to come down to scouting what information is revealed from both players' scout and their decision making behind it. So I mean, I'm assuming it'll be normal 12 or 13 barracks, 13 gate. The Terran will expand just a little bit before the Protoss after his barracks, and then yeah, the Protoss will probably get Cybernetics Core, Warp Gate, one Stalker, and one Zealot, and then expand. Or he may go, you know, the 3-gate variation. So we'll have to see what he does.
Right, I am back.
All right, good to go, man. We just checked that the players are ready. We can continue with Diamond Rush number 1. Thank everyone for joining us. We hope you're enjoying yourselves.
Right, both players are ready. I do need to be made host, or no, you're a host. Make us refs, and off we go. Dan,
I'm here.
make me ref, make me host, make you host, whichever. We're ready to go. Go. All right, fine. I'll go. Right, we're starting the game.
Too much responsibility.
That little button, man. That little button. Anyway,
Yep.
we are ready to go. Here we go. So, another PVT. Antigua Shipyard again.
So-
I just felt that Pate didn't use his storms in that last game, and I think that's what cost him the game. He made
Yeah, well-
Archons, and it was like, oh.
It wasn't easy for him to, though, was it? I mean, it's not like it was given to him. It was really tough, so fair enough.
As we catch a bit of lag there. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, it's Valentia, the Protoss. He's the pink Protoss, I might add. Good
And-
luck, her fans go out.
Yeah, the GLHFs go out, and his opponent in the cross-bomb position, the top left position of WCS Antigua Shipyard, is XOR, the yellow Terran.
Exor.
Yeah, how do you pronounce that? Is it like Thor?
I was going to say 4 as well, but then I thought, no, it's Exor. Exor.
Yeah. So a little APM spam going on. Who can spam faster?
Right, I will give you the camera. I'll let you cast, because I do need to sort out the brackets, because for some reason they are incorrect.
Okay, that's fine. Pretty standard so far. Pylon finishing up for Valentia. So, I mean, I'm assuming either, as I said, 12 or 13 gateway will go down. We'll have to see about the gas in the second pylon. Oh, looks like he's going to put down his barracks any second now. So it'd be 12 barracks. And yeah, we'll see if he takes gas and adds a second barracks, or we'll see if he decides to take the expansion immediately after the first barracks is. We do have the probe scout going out for Valentia. And gas goes down on 15. So he's just gonna do the normal Protoss opener. I'm assuming into Cybernetics Core, Warp Gate, Stalker, then expand.
Perhaps. Right, there we go, guys. Brackets are now fixed. There we go. So
Cool beans,
we do
cool
see
beans.
the first rack's about to finish for Exor.
And it'll get
And
scouted.
yeah, it does get scouted.
Oh yeah,
He sees the gas.
Scouting SCV now being sent out after barracks.
Cybernetics Core coming down now on 17. Pretty smart, pretty standard.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the one thing is it's just you always open up Gateway Core. I do, at least against Terran. Unless I'm feeling lucky and I go like Nexus first, but it's pretty damn tough.
I mean, if I scout that they've put down one bunker, I go back for my second scout, it's still there, I'm busting it.
Yeah, of course, of course. I mean, maybe it's not too late for a 4-gate, you know? It could still be a 4-gate, but...
A lot of people don't think that 4 gates work against the Terran.
They
If
do,
they're
though.
on one base, trust me, it works.
Yeah, you just have to not miss any production cycles. I mean, and if we look at the amount of chrono, he's got... Is at 60 chrono, so... I mean, he could do 3 full chrono boosts onto his warp gate. I mean, and if he did a 4-gate, he could probably hit 6 minutes or so.
We do see this SCV getting a scout of everything that's going on. This one Zealot's like, no, I'm going to stand here. Oh, and Minuel walks past the Zealot, and he's like, you know what, now I'm just going to move. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll get out of here.
Stalker's now finishing up and going to join up with this Zealot.
Okay, so he's doing the 3-gate variation where you go gateway, zealot, stalker, gateway, stalker, then expand. I'm thinking, or he might add second gas, go robo. It's completely up to him.
I want to see. We've got a sentry. I'm not sure I understand why he's going. Maybe he's going for a free gateway push.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be
Taking
3-gate
double
robo.
gas. Yeah, it's going to have to be a robo now. Well, not going to have to be, but it is going to be, should I say, because he is taking the second gas. We are going to see a little bit of a Stalker push. Maybe that's just a poke. Maybe take the Xel'Naga. Let's have a look back at the Terran base. We've got Marauder. We've got plenty of this. We've got no bunker as of yet. As my dog decides to come in. Hello, dog. What can I do for you?
Okay, so Jay, check it. It was the 3 gateway expand. So that's quite cool. So the robo will be coming down next.
Are we going to see the bunkers being placed though? No, he's at... Oh wow. Exhaust like, no, I'm okay with this. I'm going to go.
Yeah, he's moving out with 9 Marines and 2 Marauders. So
this is going to be pretty damn strong. And you know what? I don't think...
Oh, he spots it though, so maybe he'll be able to...
Exhaust's not going to be able to hold this. He's going to have to warp in units. There we go. Another Zealot, another Stalker.
Did you see he cancelled the robo as well? As soon as they saw that. He's not going to cancel the expand though. He's going to keep the expansion up.
I think he should. Right now, I think he should cancel it. Take that. Warp in. I don't know, man. I don't think this is smart. I don't know. Can he hold it? He needs to take out them Zealots.
Guardian shield goes down.
Yeah, but the Zealots are being kited, and there's plenty of Zealots there. And you know what? The units are being lost. He's going to hold.
He may just hold this. Oh yeah. Don't overextend though.
Oh, he has overextended, but I think the overextension goes to the Terran, and Valentine holds.
Yeah, that was
to 42.
That was really strong as well, and now he's gonna go council instead. So maybe go into blink or DTs.
I would like to see DTs because if you look at the command center, he's got nothing, and he's not gonna be able to save up. I mean, we do see factory going down, second gas coming out. I'd love to see DTs trying to go down, but it wouldn't hit for another 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So if he pushes now, I don't know. Maybe he could hold. I mean, because look at this, he's got rallied units. Has rallied units to the Xel'Naga, and you know what?
Oh no, he's going to catch the Stalkers out of position. He loses one of the Stalkers,
and
2 of the Stalkers.
Huge. This is absolutely huge. This is going to definitely be a bit of a brass.
Yeah,
oh my god, the force fields are insane.
Yeah, that re-evened it up again. So I mean, both players. It's like basketball, chucking the ball into the other person's court. So
we do see the proxy going down. You're going to warp in. Let me have a look. What we got? It's just 3 gates still. There's the Forge. I'd like to see him push. I really think... I don't know if he should because we've got plenty of Marauders and the Marines, but...
So late expansion. And so late. I mean, in about 2 minutes time, you should be taking your 3rd normally. So I think what the Terran's goal was to do some type of mid-game timing, and because that was held, the Protoss now has the expansion lead. And
yeah, but this is going to be picked off. Look at this. There's no way he's going to have the up-ground vision. I mean, if you look at the vision of Valentine, he hasn't actually got any. What's he going to do? I mean, he's got this probe for pylon back here. I'd like to see some sort of cannon going on here, but I don't know.
I think he made the right choice. He saw that there was no base, so he's like, okay, what's going on here? So
go back. Expand, take your 3rd and 4th gases, probably go into Storm Tech, depending on what you want to do. So it's going to be charge. We've got 2 gateways going up. We've got 1 pylon going down in the hidden expansion bit. I don't know. I think that if the Terran does expand, which I really hope he does expand, because he's definitely going to need it. This looks like, there's the orbital being morphed. It does look like this is going to be a push coming out from Exor.
Templar Archives as well goes down, so into 2 more gases, so that's quite good. Some storms would be seriously strong in this scenario, especially against when he has the economic lead as well.
We see +2 coming up. I'm trying to see where the army... Let's have a look at the unit count. 17 Marines, 7 Marauders versus 3 Stalkers, 3 Sentries, and 10 Zealots.
Relatively even.
No, I wouldn't say even. I wouldn't want to... Forgive me for saying, I don't want to say it's even, because I feel that Valentine had... The worker count alone. Let's have a look at the worker count. It's 47 to 34. So, Valentine has that income extra. So
yeah, but one drop, man. One successful drop and the Protoss' army is out of position.
Right, now we see the expansion. But the problem is, look at the main, it is coming up to mind out. He's waiting too long. He
overmilled it, maybe?
Yeah, he did. He really did. Because he had his supply blocked. He's got nothing left on there. He really did. We are going to see this army up at the 3rd. I thought it was going to be a base at the 3rd. Yes, it does look like he's going to double expand. Storm's underway. I feel that the Protoss should have an army out by now. Let's have a look at the upgrades. It's 1 armor versus 0-0. So upgrade advantage goes to the Protoss. See the High Templars out. Storm nowhere near done, but he is Chrono boosting it. I want to see more units out. Where's the Stalkers? Where's the Sentries?
Yeah, I mean, he's got charge, doesn't he? So I think more Zealots would...
Oh, no. The Storm, he was relying on Storm, and you know what? This isn't going to be enough.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
really
not going to be enough.
Force field.
He needs the force field. He needs to get that other force field in.
Yeah, he needs to buy himself that time for storms. Oh, and then he picks up. He's going to go straight.
This is going to be devastating. Absolutely devastating. Valentine's just going to lose everything here. He's got to wait for storms. It's the only way back in it. He's not trying to boost. There it is. He's trying to get these storms out. And you know what? He's going to have to take out the ground army. And there we go. That's the ground army sorted. He needs to go back in and throw a high ground storm. High ground storm. There's the Stalkers coming back in. They were out. There we go. There's the storm. Now he's moving in down to the bottom. He takes out everything. And the feedback goes down on the medivac. And you know what? There's the storm just for good measure.
Oh, wow.
And 1 Marauder versus how many Stalkers? 3. Go so Team Blue.
Yeah. I mean, I think now the Protoss needs to try and go and kill off.
A counter push now would win it. He has nothing. Absolutely.
Yeah, well,
nothing.
and if he misses this timing, it's going to be so hard for him.
He's got about 20 seconds before the Terran decides what he's going to do. Because look at that. 20 seconds, literally, because the amount of racks that's up there, we've got more medivacs coming out. Everything
Ghosts on the way as well.
He could probably use the factory as part of a wall-off of some sort. We do see a 3rd coming out for Valentine. But honestly, I feel that he's going.
The Terran's looking quite strong. I mean, I know Protoss was looking strong earlier, but with the addition of those barracks, and if he can hold the 3rd base,
and we do see that 1 Zealot being a boss. He's going to try and get 1 kill. He's not going to get it. He does get picked off, but he got 1 kill on that. Now we're going to see a push. I feel that with this army, and oh my god, that's a lot of storms.
Yeah, charge lot, storm, sentry with extra gateways. I mean, it's pretty close, but we do see that the Morbius reactor going down. Is that what it is? So Ghost going to be coming out, which means EMP to counter the storms.
Yeah, but look at this. He didn't take out that 3rd. Now look at the amount of High Templars. We do see Ghost going to be on the field. You know what? He's going to lose an opportunity. He needs to go now. He needs to push. Because if he doesn't, and Ghosts get out on here, EMPs, that's it. Game over. There's no way storms are going down. He won't even be able to morph. And you know what? He needs to take out the 3rd. Yeah, take out the 3rd. Take the high definition.
Oh, wow, look at
storm.
this.
He's not even going to bother with wasting the storm. And now he knows that everything's been moved. There's no point. He's just going to lift off. So why not? Just go ahead, engage. Let's have a look, see... You know what? He's only got Marauders, and with that charge lots, I don't know about this.
I think Colossus maybe, if he could get... Yeah, there you go.
I think Valentine's playing too passive. He has an opportunity to win the game. He's going to allow the Terran back into the game, especially now that Ghosts are going to be on the field.
Yeah,
with EMP, this could go very bad for the Protoss player.
I think he's trying to counter it with double Colossus, but he needs more time, so...
I don't know, man. I'm not liking this one bit. I feel that the Terran is now going to be back into this game. He's got, what's that,